and welcome to my channel. I will be your link to the crypto world of assets and crypto news. I am CryptoLink and boy oh boy I got some news for you today. Alright, let's refresh. CoinGecko. Bitcoin today $9,270. We have a nice green today. But we have a decline past week, but we are holding. We had about 6% decline in the past 7 days, but we managed to pull it back from it. All right, let's go to the news. Big one. This is big one. Shopify. Shopify adds cryptocurrency payments options for merchants. All right. Major Canadian e-commerce platform Shopify has inked a deal with leading cryptocurrency payments processor Coin Payments to bring the options of paying with cryptocurrencies to Shopify users. This, according to a press release issued on May 20th of 2020. Alright, cryptocurrency adoption the world over continues to grow as Ottawa-based e-commerce platform Shopify introduces support for digital currency payments. For Untitled, Shopify is a major global commerce company powering more than 1 million users in more than 175 countries across the world. Specifically, the partnership between Shopify and Coin Payments enables the former merchant sites to get paid in cryptocurrencies. Per source close to the matter, the partnership is the result of encouraging results from a successful beta trial run at Shopify that started last year. So they worked on this for over a year. The terms of the partnership states that the Coin Payments will now be a visible payment option for merchants on the Shopify platform. Shopify merchants can now get paid quickly in any of the 1,800 cryptocurrencies. That is big, guys, supported by Coin Payments. Further, the press release notes that the integration will focus on minimizing the transaction fee associated with digital currency payments. Notably, the alliance between the two entities will aid Shopify merchants by not only enabling quick cross-border payments, but also by eliminating the hassle of working with multiple payments processors across different jurisdictions across the globe. Alright, the combination of Shopify and Coin Payments is unstoppable in the payments industry. Alright. Okay, by bringing our ease to use global crypto payments platform together with Shopify extensive merchant space, we look forward to delivering a seamless process for anyone looking to do business using cryptocurrencies. As leaders in e-commerce and crypto payments, our combined expertise reflect the future of business transactions. This is big, guys. E-commerce, that is one of the biggest e-commerce in the world. They are adding cryptos. That is big news. Alright, and I went to the Shopify site to see what's happening, and they actually have alternative payments, cryptocurrencies. This is their official site. So cryptocurrencies are a form of digital or virtual currencies that can be transferred directly from person to person over the internet. Cryptocurrencies provide the following advantages to merchants: fast transactions, low processing fees, no chargebacks. This is big. They can't give them chargebacks anymore. That's actually huge. Local and international transactions, payment conversion to any fiat currency such as US dollar, United States dollar, or Canadian dollar. To accept cryptocurrencies, enable one or more of the following alternative payment methods from the payment providers page on your Shopify admin: Coinbase, BitPay, GoCoin, Coin Payments Beta. So when I went to these links, they're actually providing you step by step how to enable it. After enabling a payment method, the supported cryptocurrencies, you can accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin among 300 plus digital currencies. So a few days ago they said 1,800, and on their official site they said 300 plus. it really doesn't matter. You can exchange it on platform, but still you can pay Shopify with cryptocurrencies, which is pretty actually big. All right. Note you'll still be charged transaction fees each time a customer makes a purchase using the payment method, unless you also activate Shopify payments. All right. Okay, this is big, guys. Ripple joins cross-border working group with Swift and Microsoft. All right. Ripple has joined the cross-border working group, which also includes Microsoft, Swift, and several other heavyweights. The Faster Payment Consortium offers members the opportunity to network, collaborate, and access the latest research and trend analysis. Only a few days ago, Marcus Treacher of Ripple criticized in the renewed delay in the introduction of the ICO 2020 standard by Swift. Banks and other payment service providers have to accept higher cost as a result, as the implementation is further delayed. They're not specified here, but for a year. As Ripple wants to help shape the future of cross-border payments, the company has joined another important consortium. Ripple joined Faster Payments Council. Craig DeWitt announced on Twitter that he joined the Faster Payment Council (FPS) as a Ripple representative and will be a member of cross-border working group to help shape the development of cross-border transactions. The consortium already includes well-known industry heavyweights such as Swift, Microsoft, Visa, Wells Fargo, the US Federal Reserve, JP Morgan, and Walmart. Alright, these are real heavy hitters. Alright, recently appointed Executive Director Reed Lantanen revealed in a discussion that FPC members are working together on an important project. Due to the pandemic, the FPC has been investigating a new ways to use the QR codes for cross-border payments. The working group is led by Matt Howarter, Senior Director Payment Services at Walmart. So this heavyweights, Swift, Microsoft, Visa, Wells Fargo, and the US Federal Reserve, JP Morgan, and Walmart, they have such a big impact, and they have huge market chunks. That's big. They had, every one of them has a big customer market. All right, let's go for the next news. All right, this is XP Yoyo. Big shout out to him. Be sure to follow him. All right, he posted from the World Economic Forum this link. All right, let's go.
Out today. However, what we need is a reskilling revolution if we want to help people get there. And this initiative, the Reskilling Revolution, will be aimed towards getting 1 billion people better education, better skills, and better jobs. The reason for creating a platform and the reason for doing this at the World Economic Forum is to provide better metrics, better coordination between various policy experiments, better coordination between various business initiatives, and ensuring that there are new accelerated delivery mechanisms that I hope will get us there far before 2030. In order to do that, we've been working with a number of different countries over the last year in particular on the Closing the Skills Gap accelerators. And I'm excited that here at this meeting, we will be making more announcements of countries that will be adopting this approach. India, Oman, the Russian Federation, Pakistan, the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and Brazil are all joining. And in the case of the United Arab Emirates, we're very pleased that they're supporting the entire Reskilling Revolution initiative. In addition to that, a number of countries that have been running some of the most innovative experiments will be joining this set of work. So France's Mon Compte Formation will be a part of this initiative, as well as, of course, the work that is happening in the United States, which we'll hear more about later. We've also set up a number of industry accelerators. So the aerospace industry, advanced manufacturing, aviation, travel and tourism, consumer financial services, media, entertainment and information, and metals and mining will all be part of this. And finally, there are a number of businesses that have made a very large set of pledges. What I'm pleased to report is this is not just the starting point. We already have commitments that will reach $250 million of the billion that we're trying to reach overall. So I hope this is the beginning of a movement, and we will be able to get to surpass even the target that we've set. Thank you, Adrian.
All right, you heard it from World Economic Forum. They wanna get 1 billion people, and in my opinion, that 1 billion people isn't like France, Germany, and USA, England, and Australia. They're meaning like India and Chile and Africa, the third, like the countries that are not in the best shape of education and economic status. So this is gonna be big, and actually cryptos are getting under the world's skin in this. Let's go further. Okay, this is Julie Harris, head of Bank of America. Okay.
What does this mean for Bank of America customers?
Yes, well, our clients, as you said, are always focused on technology and innovation. The difference in this day and age is the pace of change. And so if you think about it, a lot of the innovations in technology really start with the consumer experience. So our clients as CFOs and treasurers go throughout their normal day and use a QR code at the airport. They use e-signature for rental agreements, even dealing with the governments around the world. Everything's electronic, document upload. It's easy to do business. They expect that from their financial institution. And that's really driving the technology and innovations for us, for our clients, to make it fast, smart, and secure for them to do business with Bank of America.
So what do you believe has been some of the biggest drivers to really have forced technology to change in this way?
So we think of three things. Number one is technology itself. So with the evolution of 5G, that's driving autonomous vehicles, that's driving data organization in a way that AI and robotics can sit on top of that data, is completely different than it was even 2 years ago, 5 years ago, and certainly 10 years ago. Number two is globalization. So the ability to transact around the world at the pace that we can today is also completely different and driving expectations of our clients, especially when it comes to payments and the real-time nature. And then number three, interestingly, is the changing workforce. So when you think about the fact that 60% of our workforce next year will be millennials and Gen Z, 60%. And think about millennials and especially Gen Z, they're digital natives with 90% penetration of smartphone. So their expectations of doing business anytime, anywhere, across any device is really driving the changing nature of the expectation of our clients.
All right. So she's saying some good stuff here. That third point that she made, that millennials and Gen Z that are getting involved, we're all used to getting the everything instantly over the phone, like everything, like payments and stuff like that. I don't know how long are you in the crypto world, but it's actually getting really big boost because of this. Alright, and for next news, stablecoin currency proposed for Hong Kong, China, Korea, Japan trade. Alright, yesterday politically proposal, actually 2 days ago, proposal was made in China for a cross-border digital stable currency in Hong Kong. The concept has some similarities to the Libra digital currency in that it's proposed as basket currency made up of the Chinese renminbi, Japanese yen, Korean won, and Hong Kong dollar. According to a report from Chain News, the purpose would be for cross-border trade, initially in a Hong Kong regulatory sandbox, and indirect effect would be in the reduction in the use of the US dollar. Link the Libra Libra digital currency, it would be involved a reserve system to safeguard the funds. It's intended that the stable coin be private but supervised by the People Bank of China and Hong Kong Monetary Authority. Yesterday saw the start of the Chinese People political Consultative Conference, CPPCC, which is a political advisory body that convenes once a year and is made up of Communist Party members and other influential people. Some portray it is an advisory upper house. The proposal was sponsored by Shen Nenpeng, also known as Neil Shen, who is the founding and managing partner of Sequoia Capital in China. He's also on the national committee of CPPCC. The original stablecoin idea came from Chen Delin, the former president of the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. A key point not mentioned directly in the Asian stablecoin would be reduced usage of the US dollar. A recent study showed that almost 50% of Japanese exports to Asia were denominated in the US dollar as of 2018. Most of the balance was in Japanese yen. In 2017, just 8.6% of Japanese exports to Korea were in won, and in 12.6% of exports to China were in renminbi. Based on the World Bank figures, together all three countries accounted for 23.5% of 2018 global GDP. All right. Finally, there has been a start initiative to create a China-Japan-Korean free trade zone, and the stablecoin is seen as a part of it, but the project commenced in 2012 and 8 years on the free trade zone hasn't yet happened. Plus, the recent Japan-South Korea trade dispute doesn't help the matters. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority does have some experience in the area. For example, in January, it conducted a joint CBDC experiment with the Bank of Thailand, and in terms of trade, it initiated the E-Trade Connect trade finance platform, which has a link to VTrade. Late last year, E-Trade Connect announced an integration with the Bay Area Trade Finance Platform, which was founded by the China Central Bank. As of 6 months ago, the Bay Area platform had proceeded 10 billion in trades. Alright, and okay, Amazon, IBM backed white paper explorers blockchain apps for US Department of Defense. This is getting big. Yesterday, the US-based non-profit Value Technology Foundation published a report studying the use of blockchain for the US Department of Defense. The report, titled Potential Use of Blockchain by the US Department of Defense, has been co-authored by the Department of Defense contractors including Asventure, Amazon, Deloitte, CGI Federal, and IBM, with the blockchain firm Consensus, Simba Chain, and Colvin Run Networks. Alright, Congressman Darren Soto endorses the white paper. Alright, you saw the companies. Alright, IBM was mentioned. Alright, and IBM invests in trade finance blockchain VTrade. That was mentioned here. That Hong Kong does have experience with them and with Bank of Thailand as well. So it is all connected. Just connecting the dots. Today, IBM announced that it has invested in blockchain trade finance platform VTrade as a part of enhanced collaboration. IBM was the original technology partner for the enterprise blockchain network. However, its role was reduced when VTrade hired new general manager Kieran McGowan, who has a software background. He built an in-house development team in Ireland. To date, VTrade has only had 2 banks fully in production. That will change in next month or so, and the volumes on the platform will start to take off. The amount of IBM investments was not disclosed, but VTrade is aiming to raise $16.5 million US this year in total, with another round expected in September. Currently, all 12 VTrade shareholders banks are European. Caixa Bank, Deutsche Bank, Erste Bank, and its subsidiary Czech Bank, HSBC, KBC, Natix, Nordea, Rabobank, Santander, Societe Generale, and its subsidiaries KB, UABS, and Unicredit Italy. Eurobank, CSOB, and Unicredit Germany are non-shareholders licensed. Alright, I wanted to show you just this article that IBM invested in VTrade, and IBM is involved with the US Department of Defense with many other companies. So I don't know how this will happen with Hong Kong and stablecoins. This will have to be on a global scale. Regulatories I don't think that one state can only accept something like this. We will see in the future. Alright, that was it for today. I wish you a great day and stay safe. Bye bye.